Happy Sunday, guys. Just wanted to pop in here real quick. Happy NFL weekend kickoff today. Wanted to look at the markets real quick in terms of a market overview of where we're going in the markets. Headed higher. You look at the SPY here, proxy for the S&P 500, higher price. We have more volume last week. Expect more of the same. Projected price move for the SPY is 685, remember, so expect higher price. Whether that happens this week or not, I don't know, but we'll certainly have that as we go into year end. Projected price move here for the Qs, which wants the same thing, higher price, retest the highs, and ultimately break out and go higher, is 600. So we're keeping an eye on that. Things look good. What's taking us there? Heavy hitters like Google, right? Google broke out last week on heavy volume. I would not chase this. Projected price move, though, for Google is the 270 area. But I'd still wait for a pullback before I get in this. We're in this small, but I'd wait for a small pullback. One you could pull the trigger on now is Apple. Apple broke out from its swing point here. Projected price move for Apple is 260. We got some space there for it to go. So buy that on lighter volume when you get the opportunity to. One stock that's going to roll over a bit, and it's no big deal, is NVDA. NVDA wants to test lower price, and that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. So you see that we kind of came off on volume. This looks like it was not a lot of volume last week, but remember we only had 4 days, so it looks like it's lighter volume. You got to count all 5 days. So we're coming off with volume. Wouldn't be surprised to see this come back down here, retest the 158.71 area. Not the end of the world. Again, you look at this chart and you say, "Wow, we've come a long way," but it may put some strain in the market. I guess we'll see. AVGO, Broadcom broke out. Wants higher price. Projected price move for AVGO is 348. That's a big move. But as you can see, we gave up a little bit here. I don't know that I would be jumping in. I'd wait till I'd give it a couple of days before I would jump in and take this. But there's still some room here since the projected price move is 348. Although actually, now that I look at it, forget that. We actually hit the projected price move. We exceeded it. So I wouldn't touch AVGO Broadcom. I'd wait for it to set up again another ABC structure. So the ABC structure, as I mentioned, was the 348, and we hit that all in in 1 week. So I'd wait for that one to set up again. The one that hasn't hit its projected price target yet is the NET. We've been talking about this for a while, Arista Networks. This one looks good, right? On the weekly, this broke out. We've been talking about it for some time, consolidated for a couple weeks on lighter volume, and now boom, there it goes. Projected price move is 171, so you can keep an eye on that stock. Amazon, still setting up, right? Consolidating, bouncing around. We're not going to take this until it takes out the high on greater volume because that gives us a projected price target. And we want to wait for the projected price move of 323. So there's no sense in playing around with things that aren't ready to go until they're ready to go. Stocks move when they want to move, not when you want them to move. Same thing with Tesla. Tesla, look at this. This stock has not moved. It's just been going back and forth. I can make the argument it's been going back and forth and going nowhere since May, right? I mean, this stock is this is chop shop. This is where you lose money. So wait for the breakout on Amazon. Now, the one that's interesting this week is Hood. Hood was added to the S&P 500 on Friday. So Robinhood, the projected price move here, if this takes this out, I've been watching this for several weeks, but this is the swing point you want to take out. If we take out the 113.44, which we might get this week, then the projected price move for Hood is 176. So wait till it takes that out on volume. You have a projected price move of 176. That's a nice move. Don't do it before, but make sure you got to take it out on greater volume, which is 260 on the weekly. And what are you looking at here in the daily? In the daily, you're looking for breakout of more than 73 million. Let's call it 74 million would take you up to that projected price target of 176. So there's a few stocks to think about. Market's still bullish, continues higher into the end of the year, and a couple stocks for you to think about. Put in your watch list, look at them, and trade them well. So hope everyone has a good weekend. We'll talk to you soon.